Heard all around the world from Brooklyn, it's your boy, Sir J. Ellis, Almightus, the hater, aka King Alpha Nerd, aka the red freaking pill. And I still got my red attire on for my birthday week. Because you know, I celebrate my birthday not just for one day, but all month long. And it's the end of April. So, go Aries. We're in Taurus season right now, but Aries is still feeling the heat. So, not much of a typical show today, but I just want to talk about politics. I tell you right now, I am not that really into politics. I never was, but over the year, especially seeing things from Obama and now Trump, you know, I put my ear, to the wall, and you know, divide myself in. You know, it's funny. The stigma of people of color should be you should be a liberal and you should be a Democrat. Growing up, that's what I was taught. Even when I was able to vote when I was 18 years old, the first time I was able to vote was for Bush's re-election. I of course didn't vote for Bush in 2004, and this is when P Diddy had his whole vote or die campaign. Vote or die, vote or die, vote or die. So I thought, okay, what he did with the backlash of 9/11, and when Kanye West stood up and he said, George Bush doesn't care about black people, you figure, oh, it's gonna be a landslide. It was gonna be, who was the I think it was Gore. 2004. I think it was between George Bush and Al Gore. No, John Kerry. So what did Al Gore run? Oh, that was the first. That was the first election in 2000. That was a whole hoopla with the whole re revote in Florida. I remember that's 2000. I was 16 years old. Yeah, I was 16 years old at the time. So it was John Kerry. It was John Kerry. And then I was able to vote again for Obama because it was Obama and McCain. And then in 2012, I voted for him again because it was Mitt Romney. Now, truthfully, but okay, back to Bush. So at the end, when I see the results, and I'm looking like, you voted for him again? But all the stuff you've been talking about Bush, so you voted him again. So that's like, whatever. This is what you want. You voted let the man back in. This is what you're gonna get. Then came Obama, in 08, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm strictly honest with you. I voted for Obama for the small part. He was black. Yes, I'll admit it. But the main part was you would hear McCain and Obama. And, well, I'm going to say this. All politicians lie. But the thing about Obama was that even if he did lie, he made you believe it. He made you believe that. So he was a smooth talker, and he looked hipped, but I didn't realize what the lie was coming up. Because here's the thing, because to me personally, I was unemployed from 2007, 2009. Those 2 years, actually, it was from the end of April, because I had a full-time job with 311, and I messed it up because I lateness, and it was a six. And it's a thing because I was working there for 6 months, from October from October of '06 to April of '07. And in April, like mid-April, after my birthday, I think it was, they pulled me in and said, you know, wash my hands of it, gotta go. So for those 2 years, I was looking for a job. I was going to the Workforce One downtown Brooklyn for security, home health aid, every day, Monday through Friday. No, Monday through Thursday, heavy, from 9 to 4. Going out there, applying, da da da. But in that meantime, that was hooking. So I went and tried to get my bachelor's. But then, after Obama was elected in '08, a friend of my father's had a job with security, hooked me up. So '09, I got a job. Things are moving pop. I'm thinking like, okay, Obama, looking good. Give me a job. Give me an opportunity to move. And it was like, since then, from '09, moving constantly, consistently for 10 years. Again, 10 years. Blah 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 blah. Doing. I wasn't doing that one job. I mean, I didn't want that job, but it was like I needed something to move on to. Like, you can't look for, like, when you're unemployed, you can't be on some stuff like, no, I don't want that. I want something bigger. I want something higher. I want the perks. Can't do it. First job, security, River Park Towers, the Bronx. Number four train, Burnside. That was like a $7.75. Yeah, $7.75 to sit in a lobby, or stand in the lobby because there really wasn't no chairs there, in the projects, for $7. No, I'm sorry, I'm bugging. That was $8. Because after that, when I quit, I worked for Metro One, and they gave me $7.75. That was $8. The first job, River Park Towers, $8. $8 friggin' dollars. I was like, yo, sitting here in the projects with the hood rats, with the ghetto thugs. And see, that was the first time I actually noticed dudes sagging their pants. I'm just like, how you sagging your pants? Like, what on your belt? And then started to realize that came from the jail system. But we'll talk about that at a different time. So, okay, my job. Fast forward. Obama got me the job, and I was hooked onto his lie. I believed his lie. What's his lie? I'll tell you in a minute. So then, Romney came into play. He was talking about, oh Lord, he gonna bring back slavery. Oh Lord, and once again, smooth talking Obama. I looked at him again, because I was telling the lie. Now, in 2015, he's about to be out of office, and then here comes Sanders and Hillary. But then Sanders dropped out, and then Donald Trump announced he was going to. And it was funny because April 1st, we figure, oh, it was all a joke, blah blah blah. We're not running for president, but it was like running for president. I remember in 2016, in the primaries, I'm like, you know what? I don't know what's going on, but let me actually sit down and actually try to listen to this. And I listened for like 5 minutes, and I'm thinking there looking like, so my options, because I'll tell you right now, being in Aries, I have no patience for BS. Because I was still a child of the lie, thinking of Obama. It was like, when it felt like when what was it like? The example. It's like when the feeling was like when you lose somebody and you have no choice but to let them go, and then someone else takes over their spot, and it's like, but I could, and you looking like, I miss you, and it's like you just feel like they're gonna come back, like, oh, forget I'm gonna stay. It was one of those things. So I was like, matter of fact, one of the 5 stages of grief is denial. So I was in the denial stage. I wasn't angry. I was still stuck in the denial stage. Like I think, what's the 5 stages of shit again? I went from, yeah, denial. I wasn't angry. I didn't bargain. I wasn't oppressed. And it's like now I went from denial to acceptance, because it's like if I'm listening to what's really going on, I'm finally waking up to see what's really going on, what's really happening. And so when I sat there, I'm like, this is the options that I have from a celebrity, from what's the show, the Apprentice, and I'm like, he has money, but he's not a politician. So I'm figuring, okay, if if Trump wins, what's next? Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson now. It's like it can happen. But I wasn't really worried about Trump, because it was like whatever, he got in. But everybody, I'm hearing, oh, F Trump. Ah. But the thing is that people voted for Trump because they didn't want to vote for lying crooked Hillary. With her, I mean, from what I hear, some email scandal going on. I don't know the whole beef. I know, nor do I care. I mean, I didn't want to vote anyway, because it was like the primaries, and I came home early, and this is when I was still living home with my parents. So I get home in my room. My mom comes home. Did you vote yet? No, I didn't vote. You go on and vote. I'm not. I'm not voting because I do not really care about any decision. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna affect me. So they finally coaxed me into voting, and it was funny too, because in my location, the polls closed at 9 o'clock, and I live like 10 blocks away, probably 8 blocks away from them, and I left like around 8:55. I got there in time. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Liberal, Democrat, boom. Didn't even fucking bother, even think about it. Because I was trained that way. Because my parents would tell me, just vote Democrat, just vote liberal. But then, like last year, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. Because I started seeing. Well, I first saw a video of a term called social justice warriors, SJWs, and they made no sense versus logic. I'm thinking, so I go to YouTube, and I'm listening to more of these videos, and I'm like, y'all make no damn sense. And then I started seeing people like Tommy Sotomayor, Jesse Lee Peterson, what's the other dude's name? Carson Tucker. And I'm like, are these the people that I keep voting for? Wait, she's doing this? I'm sorry, I'm watching the CW. And it's like, these are the people who I listen to, or I should listen to, that I voted for? Like, seriously? So I'm like, nah, this right here is bonkers. Then I'm trying to hear, whenever someone like InfoWars or anyone else who's not on the side of the liberals or Democrats asks a liberal question about, let's say, what has Donald Trump done that is evil? And they always say, oh, well, everything. And they always say, well, name one thing. Oh, well, he's racist. How? Oh, could you talking about the Mexicans are illegal immigrants and they rape people? But it's a fact. Like the gang, MS-13. Matter of fact, MS-13 came killed someone in the Bronx. Let me see now. MS-13. It was the Bronx. I think they shot somebody. Shooting in New York City. Yeah, it was in Queens. It was 2 months ago. February. Queens subway shooting. MS-13 member is arrested. This was on the 7 train line. The 26-year-old man, who the police said is a member of the violent MS-13 street gang, arrested on Monday to the murder of a gang rival, Queens subway platform the other day. Even though it was a rival, it's on the fucking train platform. People going to work, going home, just chilling. And let's say if he did, because see, most of the things, the problem with, see, it's funny, whenever people talk about, well, when I bring up black on black crime, they talk about, oh, well, how come about the mass shootings of white people shooting up churches? But the thing about it is, okay, let's take the mass shootings first. The mass shootings killing, let me see something. Let me pull up some stats for your ass. Yeah, matter of fact, the Texas State, no, that's offending the law. I mean, the list of mass shootings. This is, what's today's date? The 29th. April 29th. Westchester Township, Ohio. 4 people dead. 4 family members, 3 women and 1 man found shot to death in an apartment. The same day. That's for Tennessee. 7 people dead. I can't speak. Seven dead. 2 men got in an altercation at a party and exchanged gunfire. 7 people were wounded in the crossfire. Birmingham, Alabama, same day. 4 dead. Did it say 4 dead or 4? Oh, I'm sorry. The one in Ohio was 4 dead. In Tennessee, there was 7 injured. Same day in Alabama, Birmingham, 4 injured. Suspect Vehicle opened fire on patrons outside of a nightclub. Baltimore, Maryland. 1 dead, 7 injured. This was a cookout. On 2 cookouts. Intersection. This was a synagogue. Yeah, this was the 27th. That was a Saturday. The shooting in the synagogue, the Polway synagogue, 1 person died, 3 injured. Let me put this up. Yeah, killed by an AR style rifle. Suspect, John T. Ernest, 19 years old, white male. Yeah, I mean, on the 28th, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 27, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 26, 1. On the 21st, there's 1, 2. And the 21st was Philadelphia. 4 people injured at the Grays Ferry section of the city. 21st and the 20th, the 19th and the 8th on my birthday. The 18th, Kentucky, 4 people was wounded, was shot at least 1 person in the car. 16th to 14th. Wow, it was like every other day. Yeah, because 28, 27, 26, 5 days ago, 21st. The day before that, the 20th, 19th, the 18th, 16th, the 14th, the 12th, 11, the 9th, 7, 6, 4, 2, Chicago, 31st. So, I'll give people this. White people, okay. See, this is a list of mass shootings, but I need to see if they had a list of who it was also, like the names after that. But the majority of them are white males. And I will agree that white people commit mass shootings more than us. But the problem that I have with Black Lives Matter and all that stuff, black on black crime, when there's a mass shooting, people are behind the anger, rightfully so, and they want a resolution. When black people kill people every day, there's no outcry. There have been tons of instances. Matter of fact, that story in Houston. No, not Tennessee. Well, I don't know Tennessee, but I know it's Houston. The 7-year-old girl, Jasmine Barnes, and it was funny how it came out to be. When it first got reported, there were witnesses saying that the suspect was white, and he gave this funky description, but found out later on that it was a light-skinned brother. And it was funny because from the same article that I compare and contrast to, from the same article, from the same website, whatever it is, when it first came out, they said it was a white male assassinating a little black girl. It was a hate crime. All the color rhetoric was in there. But then days later, when I found out that it was actually a light-skinned brother, all the color was taken out. All of the color was taken out. And the media loves doing that. When it's a white suspect killing a black person, oh, color is in there, it's racism, it's a hate crime, blah, da, 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 da. But when it's black on black, it's just who the suspect is and who the victim is. And oh, Lord, baby, we gotta stop this. She's an angel, da, da, da. It's the contradictory of everything. Because when a white shooter kills people, doesn't matter who it is, because they kill themselves too, they still say it's a white mass shooter who shot 4 white people, so and so. So it's like the family. Now, that's the thing, because this is why I stopped reading the paper, because I watched it, like I noticed it too. I noticed the format in the paper portrays a certain narrative that if you're a sheep and not paying attention, you're caught out there. They got you angry, they got you riled up, they got you all fussing, ready to fight somebody. That's why I stopped reading the paper or taking the news serious, because I see the news as really entertainment. Because what it is, watch the news station from the top of the hour, it's breaking news, local news, sports, entertainment, and the weather. Same format. And the people behind the camera, rightfully so, it's their job. But at the end of the day, do you think they care about any of you? White, black, gay, straight, don't matter. They don't care about you at all. So that's what it boils down to. So when I hear people talk about Trump, oh, he's racist, I mean, he may be racist. I don't know. But at the end of the day, he's speaking the truth. I would rather somebody tell me the truth than lie to me. Put me in a comfort zone. Because back to what I was saying before with falling for the lie. Looking back at it now, Obama made black people comfortable. They gave them the Obama phone, they gave them benefits. Every time somebody was acting a fool, they was like, my president is black, you can't do nothing to me. Like, oh Lord. Obama was the president of the United States of America, all 50 states. Not just the hood, not just the projects, not just the west side of California, not Chicago. He was of all 50 states. But that just gave people the green light to say or do whatever they want to do. My president is black. You can't touch me. F you. Lord. Like, honestly, do what you want to do. But he kept them in a comfort zone. And it's like now people are looking towards the government for assistance. I mean, here's the thing. The government is supposed to assist you. But the one thing I do know is they assist you, but they assist you to eventually get off of it, not continue it on generation after generation. Like my homegirl, she lives in that program, but she's looking for a job. She's not one of those ladies out there making babies out of wedlock and talking about, oh, I need to put my kids on my tax return, get some money back, and pay this Gucci money and whatever. I'm like, Lord, because I'm I'm dating, and the majority of the females I talk to are ratchet, are looking for a dude with money, and they work like, I need a dude with money. You working too, right? Yeah, but I need his money. Um, no, slow that down, because this is why black men, and I say black men respectfully, don't date black women, because the majority of y'all got it twisted. And that I'll say on a different video too. But let's keep that open as well too. Not all, not all. Please, it's funny. I listen to this Lee Peterson, and he keeps saying, not all, not all, not all, but most. People say, what you mean most? Because, okay, like me, I say that I am an endangered species. I'm the kind of man who's looking for something that's real, that you can hold on to. Most males out here, they run around slinging their dicks around, putting babies and doing it all wrong, shacking up for years, and it's like no, no. And see, it's hard for me, because me dating female, they was looking at me like, you just saying that because like every, I'm like, sweetheart, believe what you want to believe, but when you're ready to talk to me, like as though I'm a man, we can talk. Other than that, I'm gonna go. Cause I'm not gonna visual anything, because me doing that is what other males have done before. So me trying to, oh, but I want to talk to you, da da da. As of right now, there is 7 billion people plus on this planet. Oh, that's kind of the problem. Well, okay. Okay. As of 2018, there is 326 million people in America. And seriously, okay. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, estimated in July 1st, 2017, there is 8 million people in New York City. So, sweetheart, you don't want to date me because you think I'm just like every dude that's gonna just tell you sweet lies. Tell me sweet little lies. You can go. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go that way to the next one. That's it. Because I said before, there are plenty of females out there, but there are less men out here like me in existence, because especially black males, because black males are either gay, in jail, or they're dead. So, or the ones that are not, who are straight, they're either gangbangers or running around and not safe, and well, those are what I'm talking about. But by all means, you think I'm just you think I'm a player? Fine, I'm gonna go, cause you're like one out of how many? How many females? Fellas? Can you give me the sex? not what? Okay, New York City sex ratio: 52% female, 47% male. There's more females out there than males. Oh, and by the way, I listen. Lo siento. I love dark skinned women. Well, I love all chocolate, whether you're caramel, it's caramel, not caramel. It's caramel. Whether you're caramel, mocha, chocolate, double chocolate, Dutch chocolate, double fudge, whatever. I love my chocolate sisters. I do. Matter of fact, if there was a choice between a chocolate sister, a vanilla sister, or my strawberry sister, which is the Latino, and they all look bad. They all look good. All same qualities. They got a job, good head on his good head on his shoulders, education on popping, no kids, drug free, no well, crazy exes is one thing. I could deal with that. Everything's good. I will drop kick Latina and Whitey for my sister, without a shadow of a doubt. I love my sisters. I love them to death. But listen, I love all females. I don't care what color you are. I gotta see what time I got. White, black, don't matter. Don't matter. No matter. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. But yeah. So with Donald J. Trump, I mean, hearing how the liberals talk about him, they never really give a real answer on why they hate him. It's just, I call it the left right rhetoric, the LRR, the LOR. And it's just like the same nonsense. Oh, he's racist, misogynistic. Like the conversation he had with somebody, I forgot who the guy's name is, and he talked about, oh well, when you're a celebrity, you can get by to pay whatever you want because you're famous. Oh Lord! First of all, that was back in 2005. That was when he was doing his run around famous stick, and oh, and another thing too, that was when he was a Democrat as well. So he had a Democrat mind thinking. He became Republican. He switched it back and forth. So it's like, it's funny how people could just dig stuff up. I mean, you said before, when Obama was president, people was trying to dig up his birth certificate to see if he was born in America. That was funny, but now with Trump trying to find if he had any help with Russia, and now it's tax returns. Whatever, just trying to find a way to take some money down. But yeah, that excerpt or that transcript, that dialogue was back 14 years ago, and they're bringing up it's misogynistic. Like, people say things years ago, and it might feel about a different way because he was a celebrity. He probably didn't even have a thought of his mind of running for president, because Bush was in office at the time. But plus, it's like, what? Oh, it's spam. Plus, it's like people act like no one has ever said it before in life. Like I've heard plenty of coworkers, like, yo, son, yo, you seen Kim? Yo, she look bad. Yo, I would smash that all night, yo, all night. I'm thinking like, what, what? First of all, I'm not your priest. If you want to smash, you grown. I ain't your father. Go ahead. I'ma stay. But it's like, yo, I used to hear crazy crap from coworkers. Worse than that, forget grabbing the coach. I've seen, I've heard crazier stories, and it's like people think that that's bad. I mean, it's bad, but come on, really? Seriously? Here's what it is. Screw it. So, again, I'm not into politics like that, but it's the same thing that Dave Chappelle said. I'm not I'm not really into it to hear all the rhetoric. It's all about their character. Weighing their character. That's why I voted for Obama, because in that fallen state, I felt secure with Obama. Nothing happened to me. You know, and then now hearing Trump, it's like, oh, he wants to build a wall. And here's the thing. Like, I get it what he's trying to say. He's trying to build the wall to not what's that big word? I'm sorry, I'm exhausted. I've been up for the past 13 hours, 14 hours. What's that word? Trying to avoid. Did avoid? Trying to avoid illegal aliens from coming into the to the states. But that's what he wants. Now I understand. Now people get on and says, oh, that's not right. Open border. But here's the thing. They come in, they take the jobs, but see that's the thing about the people don't understand. I understand about people who want to work because my father, he has his this lawn people, and I've seen other customers do it too. These lawn people, or landscaping, I think you call it, like landscaping. They come in to your yard, and if you know about anything about Canarsie, Brooklyn, well, Brooklyn in general, there are tons of people that got like yards and grass and whatever, and these people come and they trim and they rake and do all that stuff, and they're on time. Even the demolition or the cementing, I remember seeing a customer one day, his steps was completely destroyed. It was broken down, and the next day it was almost done. And it was, I don't know if they were Mexican, Colombian or whatever, but they were Spanish. You can tell that they were Spanish. And it's funny because you give these individuals a job to do. They're going to do it. They're there early, on time. They put in the work. Break time, they still there. They're like 30 minutes or an hour, whatever. I don't know what it is. Off a break, on time, work again. By the time it's before nightfall, it's halfway done or almost done. So the next time they gotta come there, just redo it again. They're there like 2-3 days tops. 2, 3 days tops. You give a black person a task to do. SMH. You give a black person a job to do. Oh Lord. They talking about this, talking about that before they even do the job. Then they get there, they BS it. Oh yeah, yeah, da 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 da. Start working, whatever. Start talking. Yo, ma, how you doing? Yops, come over here. And it's sad because I get it. They don't have the papers, but they work to give the money back to the family back home. I understand that. And they take jobs that people in America don't want to take because it's beneath them. I've heard people who were unemployed talking about, I don't want that job. That job is not under my. I'm like, yo, dude, you have no money coming in. How are you begging and you choose it? You pick. You can't be picky with a job. You broke. I'll get on welfare. Nah, see. That's what I'm talking about right there. Especially with people of color talking about, oh, I want my reparations. Reparations. When I worked for the security in the Bronx, that's when I realized my tax dollars goes to individuals on welfare. Because I know one time this old black lady, you got $1? I don't got no dollar. You get paid. I'm like, yo, first of all, how you know when I get paid? Okay. How you know when I get paid? Slow your roll. Slow your roll, Auntie Mama. Okay? Please slow your roll. And I realized that's how they get. We pay their salary. We paid them to swipe that EBT card, and I have never seen so many EBT cards until I started working the Bronx. I'm like, so this is how the hood. Because don't be wrong, when I was in school, I had friends that lived in the hood, but I didn't actually know the whole situation. Working in the projects from 4 p.m. It's funny, from 4 p.m. to midnight, and sometimes forced overtime from midnight to 8 o'clock, I would see the same jokers for 16 hours. I leave at 8 o'clock, see them still walking around or whatever, go back to Brooklyn by 10 o'clock, get like a 2-hour nap to go back to work for 4 o'clock and see him again. I'm like, hold on. These people don't go to work? Oh, so this is the hood. Oh, okay. They on welfare. Okay. Gotcha. Now I understand why they don't want to let go of the mama's tape. It's too easy. Especially, I get it. I get the females with kids. It may be hard sometimes to find a babysitter or whatever. If you, because like my homegirl, she's looking for a job, but she got 2 babies. She has two girls, so it's like she's looking, but and she had a job before, but she lost for some reason. I forget how she lost it, but she lost it, and it's like it's hard. But as a man, as a grown man, welfare. What's wrong with you? You got four limbs, right? They working with. So what's the hell wrong with you? You can't find a job? Nah, man, I can't deal with the white man's hustle. So you don't want to work a 9 to 5, or you don't want a job too beneath you. an honest pay living. But you would rather get money. Well, I would say from the white man, but from me, in permission from the white. Well, oh, I'm sorry. Do it again. From the white man, permission from me, because it's my money I'm giving to you, and you would be okay with that. But you say F Whitey. Well, that makes no sense whatsoever. But logic. Don't get it. Don't get it. So, 2019. The people that I've heard about the who's running for office potentials. Oh, Creepy Joe. Creepy Joe. I mean, listen. First of all, I don't even believe women in it. You know, with Bill Cosby, he's innocent. R. Kelly. I mean, yeah, we've seen the video. We've all seen the video, but it's like, yo. The best. I'm going. This is the red pill, right? Yeah, this is the red pill. For those of you who go get mad, please clench it, clench whatever you got to clench up right now. The most funniest movie or documentary or whatever you want to call that damn thing in the first week of January? Surviving R. Kelly, this 5 day, I don't know what days. Listen, I'm about recording one episode. Wait, no, I'm sorry. No, wait, did I record it? I don't know. But if I did, I'm stupid. But I know I put it on and I saw it for like, I want to say 30 seconds. I went to the bathroom, I took a shower, came out. These females come. I'm listening in the background while I'm, doing my stuff, and I'm hearing ladies talking about we had to piss in the pot. He kept us hostage, but I went home, and I came. What? What? Hold on. I'm thinking. This man, I don't know the whole, because I walked into it, so I didn't know what I was talking about. No, do I care? He made you piss in the pot in the corner, but you people went home to your family, and you went back. Like, you coming out with this boy. Do you hear yourself? Because I'm not only mad at y'all, the victims, I'm mad at the family. You knew nothing was wrong, because I know, listen, I don't know how long this was going on with, but there had to be something personality-wise that you had to say, are you okay? Like, you have been off for days. What's going on? Your family ain't shit. Okay? Your family ain't shit. Yeah, it ain't. Not is not isn't, ain't shit. Please understand that. Yo, I'm sorry. If I feel like I'm the biggest asshole right now, I cannot take that seriously. I cannot. What do you mean? You was able to, like, he didn't pin you down and rape you. You were in love, and another thing too, according to you people, you were underage. There is no way in the hell that any parent in their right friggin' mind will let any of their kids under the age, not even when they're adults, be allowing their kid, one, with a celebrity, two, with a grown ass celebrity man. The hell are you talking about? You expect me to feel sorry for you for doing something stupid? Yes, I am victim shaming you. You're an idiot. You are an idiot. I mean, I believe he had sex with you, but I don't believe he raped you. Because you left and you came back and you went back to him. Really? I mean, and then your parents and your family members like, go ahead, baby. He's R. Kelly. He good. The fuck you mean he good? No. No. Yeah. And then y'all tell me, oh, I can't take this. No. That is the comedy miniseries I have ever seen in my life. I was like, nah, you ain't selling me on this BS. You were good when it first came out. You should have let it go. Let it go. You cannot be on camera talking this BS and expect me to believe. I just refuse. I refuse. Like, first of all, if I was your friend, you told me that shit, I'm like, so what happened to you? You left and came back. So, yeah, that wasn't a good look. No, and your family was close, huh? You lived with them, and they didn't know. They didn't care. No, they didn't care. They didn't love you. All they saw was R. Kelly big money bucks, and the same thing. That's the same thing that happened to freaking Michael. It happened to Michael. Those parents, you can sleep home with Michael Jackson. Your child is 8 years old, or however they were. They were really underage. They were little boys. I'm sorry. That's a grown ass man. Oh, he has he had a park in his house. I'm sorry. At some point, parenting broke down. I remember growing up. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, my parents would tell me when I was younger, when I was real younger, like under 13 years old, don't go outside of eye shot. So if you know anything about East Flatbush, the Juve spot of Flatbush, Brooklyn and Church, I lived in the middle of the block. Well, like slow in the middle of the block, 904 Brooklyn Avenue. I can say it now. I moved out of there like 20 years ago. So, no, 10 years ago. Either at that corner, down the block, if I was gone for far too long, they knew where I was. There was no No way in the hell I'm sleeping over. No, like I was able to go out all day, but by nighttime I had better be nearby the house. Nearby the house. Okay, there was no way. Mommy, Janet Jackson wanted me to sleep over to her house. The fuck you mean that? No, 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 no. Get in the house. Get in the house. Get in the house. Oh, these are the same women that were talking about. Oh, praise the Lord, praise Jesus. No, 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 no. Stop. Right there. Jesus does not approve of this BS. He does not. Oh Lord. Don't tell me some nonsense about I pee in a bucket. Where was your family? No. They didn't love you. They just saw money out your ass. Oh, let's go and pick my daughter out. Yeah, whatever. And I'll call later. Oh, he touched you? That's all right. You got the money? You got the money? The hush money? And see that's the thing when I believe in. The deed was done, and the outcry was there, but they was paid off. And just like when every well dries up, they coming back begging. Oh, he touched me. I was violated. Back to Biden. All these females talking about, oh, he all creepy, touching me. But it was like, when was this? 10 years ago? Really? No. No. You wait till now. He put his hat in the bed and was like, oh, he's running for president? You can't do it. Why? He touched me. Inappropriate. And little kids. You can't do it. Same thing happened to Kevin Hart. When he was announced to host the Oscars, some little munchkin, oh, he went for who? Okay, 2006, anti-gay jokes. Oh, this is nice. What's his name? Kevin Hart is against the gays. Really? Because I remember hearing those stand-ups and those specials, and the whole crowd was laughing. Yeah, it's funny. Matter of fact, let me turn this shit off. This show is brought to you by Cohen headphones. $69 on Amazon. Best damn headphones ever. Surround sounds. You can't hear anything. It's not Kanye. It's Kevin Hart. Talking about his a gay son.
People laugh. Quickest two punches I've ever seen in my life. Hit my dad so fast in the middle of the fight, my dad stopped fighting and asked me what happened in the middle of the fight. Kevin, hey, he just hit me twice. Are you sure it was him? It's only y'all two out here, Dad. Ain't nobody else out here with y'all. So he that fast? They not ganging up on me? No, Dad. Well, he must be an octopus. What? No, it's not an octopus, Dad. I got some of my friends over my house that I grew up with. We in the kitchen. We're having a thug-like conversation about our past. I hear my son coming down the steps. I hear his flip-flops popping. They popping fast. So that means he walking with a purpose. Something's wrong. He get downstairs. He got an attitude. Dad! Wi-Fi's down. What? Well, you want me to reboot it? Because else seems to care. Now, I don't know what made me more upset. That or my friend going, who's Wi-Fi?
No, that's
I got a
not
lot
it.
of fears, man. I got a lot of fears as a parent. I'm tell you guys one of my biggest fears. One of my biggest fears is my son growing up and being gay.
Yeah, this is it.
That's a fear.
This is it.
Keep in mind, I'm not homophobic. I have nothing against gay people. Be happy. Do what you want to do. But me being a heterosexual male, if I can prevent my son from being gay, I will. Now, with that being said, I don't know if I handle my son's first gay moment correctly. Like, every kid has a gay moment, okay? Every kid. But when it happens, you gotta nip it in the bud. You gotta stop it right there. Hey, stop! That's gay! It's quick. No! I don't know if I handle my son's situation right, okay? He's at a birthday party, right? My son had a birthday party. He's playing. You know when kids play, they just play. You don't know what they're doing, but they're having a good time. They're just doing a bunch of stuff, right? I'm moving around. I said, okay, he's good. I finished talking. I turned back around to check on my son again. A little boy was grinding on my son's ass. He was like this. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I knocked them both down. Hey, what's going on here? What kind of party is this? Huh? What kind of party is this? What's going on here? This lady came out. She was like, what are you doing? They kids. Let them play. I said, well, you show me another kid getting fucked in the ass and I'll calm down. My son had on corduroys. That's why I had an attitude. Because I didn't see it. I heard it. All I heard was brr, brr, brr. I said, who the hell is playing cards? What is that? Is somebody shuffling cards? They're too young for spades here. The thing that pissed me off, here's what pissed me off, man. I was eating a buffalo wing when it happened. I should have dropped the wing and ran over there, but I licked my fingers first. I didn't mean it. I said, hey, boy. The black in me came out.
See right there? So it's gay. Well, it's his fear was it's I'm being gay. And you heard the crowd laughing, hey, that's funny. Yeah. Stop. That's gay. Boom. Simple as that. He's not homophobic. But every man wants their sons to be their legacy. And I mean, that's the thing. Especially if it's too loud. Especially if the father is in the child's life. Because that's the thing. And that's probably the biggest question is, what makes a child gay? Is it the lack of a father? You know, and it just, so, because they say, oh, I was born this way. And it's like, but if you have a father in your life, will that make your son or your daughter still be gay? It is like my cousin. She came out. I mean, I kind of had an idea because she was dressing how, you know, most, you know, these LGBTQ, TPS, RXG, 122 plus come out. And I said it respectfully because now I saw a video months ago about this, like, tons of genders, just cisgenders, trigenders, bigenders, I'm like, what the hell? It's two genders, okay? But whatever. So, but her father wasn't in the picture, and then her mother passed away. So it was like, I mean, I kind of had an idea, but she finally came out, and she's getting married soon. So it's like, well, I kind of got the idea. So, it's what it is. But, you know, that's Kevin Hart, but I'm not talking about Kevin Hart. I'm talking about when you try to move on to the next step of excellence, Oscars, presidency, a big title, people tend to dig up in your past. Oh, he's racist, made this comment back in the day. Like, I guarantee you, if I was ever to run for something, oh, well, Sergio Almighty is trying to run for so-and-so, so what he said in this post right now, and you call that trolls. But the one thing that will fail them is if you apologize for your past. You cannot. The past is the past. That's one. Two, what you think and feel should not matter unless you're some dictator who's saying exterminate them. That I can stand. But if it's like you have an opinion, what happened to the days when America was the land of opportunity, when the First Amendment meant something? Like, my dad is against homosexuality. He's not going to the wedding of my cousin, and because he's a Christian, rightfully so, because he's big in his church. He serves and all that stuff. So it's like, I understand that. I mean, he still has love for her, but he's not going to attend it. And it's like, oh, he's going to a gay wedding. What it is because the whole saying, you are the company of that you keep. Me personally, I've always been the outcast, the misfit. Been outside looking in, but I was like in the middle of popular and being outcast. That's why after seeing the movie Revenge of the Nerds, I realized that I am a nerd. I'm embracing it. And it's not a bad thing. Because think about it. In every apocalyptic movie, whether it was Terminator, The Walking Dead, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Supernatural, even Stranger Things, who's the one person that they go to when things get tight and it's like, I need assistance now? How do we do this? They go to the nerd, the techie, the smart person, the one who knows about what's going on. They don't still run around talking about, oh, I know what's going on. Guess we're screwed today. No, let's go to the brainiac. Let's go to the genius. Every story has their genius, has the person that they go to that knows more about them, that can get the story moving along. Nerds are not bad. When you have a problem, who do you call? In fact, where they got it? Best Buy. They call Geek Squad. Your computer is broken. You can't fix it. What you gonna do? Keep it home? Let it rot? No, you gonna send it to Geek Squad. They can fix it or not, or they can tell you what to do. Simple as that. Geeks aren't bad. I'm taking that word back. I'm embracing it. Lifting up the geeks, because, believe it or not, we're winning. Silently, we're winning. So all the nerds, all the geeks, all the freaks, all the outcasts, misfits, we gotta stand up and rise to the top, because we are winning. We're not the ones being pushed around by the freaking jock. If only you knew. Even the jocks. I've seen tons of movies where the jocks are like, oh, shut up, pencil nerd. But when they got that D in social studies, who do they go to? They go to the geek to help them stay on the football field. So we win it. We win it. But guys, this has been a long video. I've been ranting on. About the nerd part, I'll get into this more. But Supernatural ended season 14, and for those of you who are not into it, or who've seen it for all too long, Supernatural, and I love saying this. Let me get the actual good term, because I don't want it to be, because I really don't like saying things that are not facts. See, because I was going to say Supernatural is the longest running television show on TV, but I feel was wrong because it's The Simpsons. But Supernatural is the longest running science fictional genre series in the history of American broadcast television. And number one, in all around, is Doctor Who. Doctor with the blue box, Doctor Who. But Supernatural, 14 years next year, well, this year, but until 2020 will be the longest reigning show, 15 years, surpassed Smallville. It was on the WB in '05. And since Smallville left 5 years ago, was it? No, it was 9 years ago. I'm sorry, 9 years ago, because Supernatural started 5 years after Smallville. Yeah, 2005, with Jensen Jekyll's. If I'm sorry, Jensen Ackles. If you watched the Smallville season 4, he played a character called Jason Teague, and his character was killed off to start in Supernatural. And I loved the show. At first, I didn't like it because whenever I saw like glimpse of it, or scenes of it, they involved the Bible, and I was like, I really, like, I believe in the Lord, but I'm tired of people using the Bible for some hidden agenda. They always do it. I'm like, oh, the Lord is good. Let me go kill people in His name. What? That's not what. No. Stop. So my cousin, he was into the show, and I was like, let me get to it. So I first watched the first episode, and I think that's when I started binge watching a show. I was like, this is a good show. I just continue buying the seasons. I actually have the box set, the first 13 seasons. Supernatural 1 to 13. I got it last week. Pretty hot. All is 14 and 15. 14's coming out sometime this year. But 15 years of Sam and Dean. And for those of you who know the story, I have 3 minutes, who know the story, it was about these two boys, Sam and Dean, looking for their father on a hunt because when they were kids, a demon killed their mother. And since then, their father was trying to hunt the damn thing, and the father was trying to train them to be hunters and stuff like that to prepare them for the future. And eventually, towards the end of the first season, they caught up to it, but then things happened, and then the father died. So the brothers kept on the legacy of continuing to, well, first of all, fight the thing that killed the mother and the father. But then other things happened. They opened up the gates of hell, making demons run free on the world. Then angels, and they've met various characters, became friends, befriended an angel, had a love-hate relationship with a demon, with a witch. They even opened the gates of hell to Lucifer's cage. Lucifer. Everything supernatural you can think of came on the show. Ghosts, werewolves, vampires, leviathans, killer clowns, even humans. Yes, humans. Funny. Curses. Everything, even God. They put God in the show. And he's actually the bad guy for season 14 into season 15. So I'll talk more about that. I think before that's my. I can talk about Supernatural and other shows I love for hours, but don't want to bore you with that. So this is it, and this is what it is. This is the red pill. I am your boy, Sir J. Ellis, or Modest the Hater, aka King Alpha Nerd presents, and this has been a red pill experience. See you next time. Same back channel, same back place. Supernatural. Get it on Amazon. This was like 120 something. If you're into it, but I guarantee it's going to blow your socks off. It's a very good show. It is. The show is not like one of those shows where it does have those fill episodes, but the fill episodes, it's kind of fun. It's fun. You gotta understand. Oh, and it was delivered on my birthday as an early birthday present for me. To me, $100 on Prime. Maybe you can see it. The tent. Let me turn this off. Still too bright. But $100 on Amazon. Supernatural. 1 to 13. Alright. Peace. Love Greece. And all that. All the way from Brooklyn. Be back next time. Deuces.